In this video, you will learn how we can help a dog overcome separation anxiety. We can already see that she's a little bit unsure. She actually wants to get back in the vehicle for security. I'm just gonna see where she's at. It's been a while since I've worked her. Down, down. That was without a correction. Break. Let's go, come on, relax. Yep, we're walking. So, she doesn't want to follow me because you are safety. Come on, you're fine. Come on, you're fine. Come on. Relax. Hey, sit, 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 sit. We want to calm the brain a little bit. Sit. What is causing this dog's stress is leaving its people. Tremendous separation anxiety. It comes from petting wrong mindsets. The dog was showing stress just being in the environment, and the owner went to comfort the dog, went to pet the dog, and I said, "What are you petting?" And she says, "I'm just loving her." And I said, "What are you loving?" And she says, I said, "Think about the mindset. The dog's insecure right now. She's feeling pressure. She's unsure in her environment. And when you're sharing affection, you're saying yes to that because you get what you pet." So therefore, it was a good reminder. What am I saying yes to? The reason the dog is acting like this is because the people are awesome. They're here for extra help. It's because they've been saying yes and allowing a lot of behaviors that aren't beneficial, that creates this kind of dynamic for the dog. Think about it. All I wanted to do was walk the dog away, and you saw all this stress because I'm not safe if I'm not with my people. Well, the people cannot be a source of safety. They can be a source of leadership, and they can be a source of safety in the way of pack order, because that's what a pack of dogs is. We want rules, boundaries, and disciplines so there's security, but the security cannot be from the human only. It needs to be through leadership and a balanced relationship. So relax, girl, relax. So I'm gonna fix her prong collar a little bit tight. I'm just gonna walk her. Come on, babe. Relax, come on, you're fine. Come on. Come on. Just gonna keep her from, come on. So I was gonna down this dog and just start to work her a little bit, but I can't do anything when she's just pulling and fixated. So I'm gonna help her out. I'm just trying to create a boundary on the end of the leash so she'll stop pulling. Mabel. So she's just gonna settle. Do you guys see what I'm talking about? Come on, relax, relax. There, you can see in her body language, she's starting to relax a little bit. We just wanna help the dog. Keep in mind, nothing is the dog's fault, but you can see in the whole body language, a lot of stress. And the only stress is being separated from its people. Come on. But you can see she's starting to relax, she's starting to lighten up. Now when I invite a little bit, she's actually starting to respond, because I want her to come into my space a little bit and recognize I'm on the end of the leash. Hey girl, there you go. You're fine. Now I can encourage her, even in my tones in my voice, but I can't share affection and baby this or comfort this. I could praise something I want and like and agree with it, but I can't just go in and go, "You're fine, you're not gonna die, you're fine." But they don't get that. If I share affection, I'm only magnifying the mindset. And the best thing I can do is keep her moving a little bit. Because if I keep her moving, she's not gonna stay there and just turtle up. Dogs will respond two different ways. Often if a dog under stress, they can be explosive, they can be dynamic, they can be vocal, they can be very physical, they can be explosive in their body language. And then you have dogs that turtle up, they go inside themselves. It's like if you were to bang on a turtle shell, they pull everything in, right? Well, that's kind of what she's wanting to do. She's kind of wanting to shut down a little bit. If I can just like make myself small and go inside myself, then everything will go away. And that's another coping skill. I don't want her to be explosive or reactive, but I also don't want her to turtle up. Gonna get her brain moving. You can start to see she's starting to relax in the body. Her ears are back, they're softer. She's got her mouth open, she's breathing, and her tail is starting to come out. It's not tucked tight down like it was. The owners were also mentioning to me that even as a puppy, when they went to meet her, she was insecure even then. So we're talking about a genetic behavior that can be magnified through what we either allow or praise, or what we disagree with, so the behavior can help go away. Now, you'll never be able to change genetics, but this dog, even as a pup, was between the people's legs for security in an environment where the outside environment should not have affected the dog in that negative way. It wasn't overwhelming. It was a natural environment like this parking lot, but the dog was displaying insecure behavior even at a young age. So often when people see dogs like that, they think, what happened to them? Who made you that way? You go to a shelter to get a dog, and you'll see a dog that is insecure, tail tucked, and people think that it must be abuse that made the dog that way. Often the dog is like that straight up because they were born insecure in their genetics, and then sometimes it can turn into defensiveness, it can be aggression and everything else. So, oh, that's Chewy. Okay, now watch this, Stanley. I want you guys to watch. Just walk right through, sir. Absolutely. This was really, really nice. She just observed. Let's talk about the order you need. Hey, okay, so I want you to notice something. So now if I start to get back towards Steve, her tail is now underneath again. She went from being sitting, actually relaxed, watching a dog go by, to now as she's thinking, I've got to get to Steve for safety, she's tucking her tail and wanting to pull into the line, okay? So I'm gonna, come on, girl. Come on. Hey, sit. We're just gonna let her be. I'm gonna down her, actually. Down. Till the next lesson, we just thank you so much for listening. We hope you gained some value. And again, your dog will never be what you want him to be until you're the leader they need you to be. And we just thank you for your time, and we'll see you next time.